Pounce Wonka this week.
Kitty Wonka. He is here to welcome you to Megaplex, the Candy Factory. It's Megaplex 13. We want to welcome everybody. You having a good time so far? We're a little blown away by what's happening right now. I don't know if you guys have noticed, we're kind of running around. Yappy, you want to talk about some numbers real quick?
Well, as of last night, when I pulled the plug on registration, which I will apologize for the 10-minute delay. And you know, it's like you get everything ready, you think you're gonna go, you get ready to plug everything in, you tested it, and the second you go live, Verizon decides they don't want to cooperate. So I apologize for the 10-minute delay in the reg line, but by the time I pulled the plug, last night's count was last year's total attendees.
We are officially bigger than last year already. We'll go over those numbers at the end of the convention when we're all ready to pass out from a heart attack. We got a few things we're going to talk about real quick. Let's see, I know that one of our guests of honor is sitting on the front row. You probably, for those of you that are sponsor and above, you probably saw the sweetest tag, so you could be certified sweetest. Mary Mouse, you want to come up here real quick and say hello to everybody? Everybody, one of our guests of honor, Miss Mary Mouse. Hi. So everybody, Mary came to us from Ohio. She does the certified tags. You're going to have a lot of certified tags available this weekend?
Oh yeah, I got them all.
I saw her display in the dealer's room. It's like up the wall and around the ceiling.
It's the whole dealer's room.
The whole dealer's room is certified at this point. So, Mary, we're glad you're here. Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here. This is great.
Yeah, and as I was telling Mary, we do our very best to try to make sure that everybody's happy and that she will want to come back as a dealer next year possibly, and maybe thoughts on maybe you might want to come back next year.
Oh yeah, I already have a great first impression. I love all the decorations and the theming. It's like you walked into a candy factory. So, very cool.
Cool. So
I think we even put your art here on the screen over there.
yeah, everybody, there's some of Mary's art. Mary did the con book cover for us this year. If you've seen the really colorful con book, Mary did that. And you'll probably see a few other little pieces hither and yon around the convention. So, again, thank you, Mary. We're really glad you're here.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Everybody, Mary Mouse. Our other guest of honor just arrived into the ballroom, and we remember somebody went totally spastic at closing ceremonies last year when they announced Miss Tani Dorial was going to be here. Tani, you want to come up here real quick, just for a moment? Everybody, Tani Dorial. Get your microphone real quick. There you go. And so, Tani, did you have a good flight in to Orlando?
Oh yes, actually we did.
You did?
Yeah, we used all the bad luck on our flight to Amsterdam, so it was really a good flight this
So
time.
bad luck went to AC, good luck went to Megaplex.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to tell Uncle Kagi that, who's not in his chair right now, so I won't say that. But are you having a good time? This is your first time to Florida, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay, are you liking Florida, the Florida first?
We're just here for 1.5 days and we already love it, seriously.
Okay, great. For those of you that are not aware, I am modeling them right now. Tani has made special Megaplex exclusive mood badges, which have Pounce, our mascot, on them. They will be available in the dealer's room. You have sets of those, along with other mood tags. And if you are a super sponsor, you were able to get one that says, I have a golden ticket, having a sweet time at Megaplex. They are available exclusively to super sponsors. And if you want to upgrade, you can do that while supplies last. All the ones who prepaid as super sponsors, they're already in your registration packets. Anything you want to say to everybody? Tanya?
I definitely wanted to thank everybody, the staff and all people we met so far for the very, very warm welcome. And yeah, we are really having a great time already, and I'm looking forward to meet so many more people this weekend. So yes, I'm looking forward to a great time. Thank you for giving us a chance to be here.
You're very welcome, and if there's one thing we know in Florida, it's warm. Thank you so much. We're also really fortunate to have some really great additional guests that are going to be here. Fox Amore. Fox Amore. Cheetah, if you could come up here real quick. One of the chairman, actually, of Eurofriends is joining us this year, as well as one of our career DJs. Big Blue Fox is also running around with a camera. He's right here, but he's also a DJ for our Megaplex.de dance on Saturday night. Fox and Cheetah, would you guys like to say anything a little bit?
I just can't seem to stay away from you lot. Yeah, it's a real pleasure to be here again. I would not miss this for the world. Yeah, hi everyone, again. I want to say hi to Terrell as well. He's not here, unfortunately, but he's with us in spirit, in dear spirit. So, a little cheer for Terrell as well. He was one of the last guests as well.
Terrell, we want you back next year. Please consider coming back.
Are you drinking his portion?
Yes.
And Cheetah, would you like to say hi to all the floor first?
Yes, hi there, hello, nice to meet you all. And I really feel like I don't belong up here because I'm not contributing that much to this convention other than just getting drunk and hopefully not creating any problems for your security guys.
No, I don't think so, but how many of you are looking forward to the Megaplex.de dance on Saturday night? I think you're contributing.
Oh, yeah. We are, BBF and I are going to be here on, which one, this stage probably?
This stage right here.
And we're going to hit the play button for you guys all night. So we'd really appreciate if you come over on Saturday night and just dance with us and have some fun. Thank you.
Cool, thank you so much, Cheetah. Thank you, Fox. And we'll talk about some of the stuff you're going to be doing this weekend, okay? All right. Couple other things of note. We have two Giga sponsors that are in the audience. Shy Maxi and Campion. Are you out there? If you are, could you please come up to the stage? We have something with your name on it. I see people walking around. Okay, I see Shy. Shy's also a staffer, believe it or not, and he's a Giga sponsor as well.
He messed up my registration because he wants to staff and Giga sponsors. So it's like, okay, do you get 4 t-shirts, 6 lunches?
Shy, come on over here real quick. And Campion. These are some of our super high dollar sponsors. They're ones that kind of make a lot of the really cool things happen. You can afford it early on in the con. As a Giga sponsor or a Mega sponsor, which is $500 or greater, you're entitled to a special gift. We do something neat every year. This year, the Candy Factory has produced for you customized cherrywood candy boxes. Nice. And if you open that up, it contains candy from around the world. There are candies from, I believe, 17 countries in there. So both of you, thank you so much. This is only the smallest of tokens that we could give for just how important your support of Megaplex is. We can't thank you enough, so thank you so much. And we do have a couple of extra ones available, so if anybody decides they want to Mega or Giga sponsor, if you want to upgrade, we have a couple of the boxes available. So if you want to give us money, go ahead. But thank you guys so much, really appreciate it. Thank you. Everybody, big round of applause for our guests. I've got our list. Yes. Okay. So, a couple of different notes. First of all, you'll notice that everybody that's working in the Candy Factory is wearing a red apron. If you have a question or you need to get some assistance from a staffer, look for someone wearing the Megaplex Candy Factory aprons. Everyone on duty should be wearing one. So if you need help, that's how you can identify us. If you are parking at the hotel, please make sure that you're not parking in the fire zones, because the hotel does have people that are moving in and out that have need for the special access ramps. So we want to make sure that they can have access. Along with that, this year, this hotel is now full. We've never had that happen before, but you guys in that last minute surge managed to fill every room in this hotel that was not taken up by another guest. So, yeah. It's going to be some challenges for us. We've never had this before. One thing, there are a few other groups that are in here over the course of the weekend. They're not quite as big as us, but they are here. Please, if you're in fursuit, don't run up to them. There are especially a group of exchange students from China who do not speak a lot of English. They're here to go to Disney, and they seem to think Disney followed them back. So don't run up to them and excuse me, give hugs and such. They have special chaperones that are taking care of them because of the language barrier. So try to give them their space. Anybody in the hotel, if they're not with Megaplex, let them approach you. Please don't approach them. We have had some people that felt they were a little intimidated on the elevators just because there's so darn many of us. So please remember elevator etiquette. Let other people from outside the convention in if you can. If there's a large group of them, let them take a full car up. It would be really appreciative. Also, really, please be considerate of the hotel and the housekeepers and the rest of the hotel staff as well as the building. This is a very beautiful hotel for us. We're really happy to be here. We want to make sure that we can come back. So please be considerate of that. Also, we did have an incident last night. Please do not unscrew any light bulbs in the hallways. We don't know who did that, but that actually generated a fire marshal incident. So yeah, we need to be careful. We can't do that because that gets the hotel in trouble. They can pay fines for that. So please don't do that.
If they pay fines, we pay the fine.
Right.
If we pay the fine, ultimately you guys are going to have to pay the fine.
I wanted Yappy to come up here to demonstrate one thing. We do have some people that are trying to tape signs to doorways and walls. Yappy has this little key, that little key for one of the rooms that we own. If that key gets lost, we have to pay $100 to replace that key. If you have to have a sign removed and it rips the paint off, they have to paint the whole door, and that's over $500 that will be added to your own hotel bill. We found that out, so please don't tape anything to the doors, because if they pull it off and it pulls off the tape, you might find a charge on your bill. We're not doing that, but the hotel might, so please don't do that. We did have two announcements, Supa Tardy and Chaos. They're two of our super sponsors. We have copies of the posters with your characters on them. Blitz has them at registration, so if you go up to Blitz to let him see your badge, he'll get those posters to you. Also, is Metric Monk in the room, perchance? Metric Monk? Can you come up here real quick, Metric Monk?
Yes, sir.
This is something he didn't expect. You need to be very scared. I'm gonna find...
Reaching in his pockets for you.
Yeah, I'm reaching into a pocket. I gotta find it. Let's see, where is it? Hold on. Where did I put it? I've got many pockets. Here it is. So, Metric Monk was the first on-site registrant yesterday. And so, Metric Monk has been awarded one of the Megaplex Candy Achievement Awards. Achievements, for those that are unfamiliar with them, throughout the course of the convention, just for doing the things you normally do that are within the con guidelines, if you happen to be fursuiting, dancing, happen to be helping an attendee, if a staffer sees you, you may be handed an achievement award. It's just a little hall award that we give out for being a great attendee. So be helpful, be cheerful, just kind of do the things that you do, and who knows, you might get a little piece of candy stuck to your shirt. We do want to take a moment to thank all of the artists that helped. Do you guys like all the art and the theming that's happening this year? Hopefully we don't leave anybody out, but we want to thank Mutt from the Fun Day Paw Pet Show for coming up with a lot of the theming elements, Dingo Roo for helping to create a lot of them, Vermi Fox for helping with the art in the con book for next year, for next year's theme, also Orlando Fox, Yuchi for poster work, and we also want to thank Trigger Fox for the amazing artwork on the con badge this year. A lot of volunteered arts, we really want to thank each and every one of them, and thank everybody who's enjoying the artwork. We really appreciate you being here. We are going to be trying to raise money for charity this year. We have some really cool items that are up for auction, including a very rare animation set from the Walt Disney Corporation. We'll be having that on display a little later. It's a 9-step thing about different steps of animation. We have some posters. There's a frame piece with a Willy Wonka golden ticket with the Johnny Depp series. There is a lithograph of Gene Wilder, I believe, that we have out there. We have some really rare items from the theme parks, including a Harry Potter wand that actually interacts with a lot of the things in the new Potter land. Lots of neat things that are out there. We're trying to raise $8,000 for CARE. They will be here on Sunday with live animals, for those of you who want to take pictures and hug raccoons and things like that. And no, they're not feral. They're pretty tame. They're wild animals, but they're cool. But our stretch goal is to try and raise $8,000 this year to help them build some new enclosures. So we hope you guys will help us with that. Did you have anything? Is there anything else that we needed to go over announcement-wise?
We need to be careful with this. I'm going to be the downer. There's a couple things we need to be careful of. If you were doing room parties up in your room, since we don't have 100% of the hotel yet, we already found out that there are people that have been in the hotel for a week or two already and are staying for several more weeks. So we're going to have non-Megaplex guests mingling in with our room block. So be aware that if you have a loud room party, security may come up and knock on your door. This hotel has a 3 strikes you're out deal. So if they come knocking on your door 3 times, they will evict you from the hotel, unfortunately. So if you're past about 10 or 11 o'clock at night, you need to turn down the music in your room, keep down the laughs and as much as you possibly can, so that you don't, annoy the non-Megaplex guests that are around us.
And the hotel is working with us on some things, so there's one group we're going to be looking for afterwards that's going to work with them on something special for a party. So please, if you have suites and you're planning to have parties, remember, keep the volume down, but if something's going to happen, come talk to us first. So we can see what we can do to help mitigate problems.
And then the other thing we need to remember is this is Orlando. This is a family destination. So in the lobby with the mix of everybody else that's in the hotel, you're going to have a lot of children and a lot of
just a lot of families in general.
Traditional families, and let me put it this way, traditional families sometimes aren't as open as our group is. So we need to stress that if you're in the public areas of the convention, like the pool, the lobby, or even our lobby out here in front, since we have regular guests coming through to go outside, please don't do any public displays of affection. We've already had some complaints coming to the hotel. It's like, those 2 people are over there spooning. So we have to be careful of that, because the more of those complaints we get, that kind of hurts us in general, and we don't want to make the other guests in the hotel feel uncomfortable. So if you get into that kind of mood, keep it on the dance floor or keep it up in your room, keep it behind the closed doors of the convention and you'll be all right. So we appreciate if you would please help us with that. Thank you.
All right, and one other really cool thing that this hotel has done, because they are trying to reach out to us, the bar has created custom Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory beverages. The Oompa Loompa is rum and orange juice. It's really good. There's a couple of other chocolatey drinks, all kinds of candy flavored drinks. They're trying to play with this as well. Also, they are creating a new kind of sandwich grab and go thing that's going to be out near the lobby. And they have reduced prices for us. In fact, they're actually reducing prices even in the Fidalgo Bay Cafe, just for the weekend. So they realize that we are a little more price conscious than some of the traveler guests. Please check out the stuff in the hotel. They're buying special stuff for the gift shop. All kinds of neat things are happening. And if you eat in the breakfast area, the Nutella and banana pancakes are amazing. They also require a building permit because they're about that thick for 3 of them. It's ridiculous with the amount of whipped cream and Nutella they put on. So check them out this weekend. They're really good and they would really appreciate your business. So, yeah, Hino's grinning very evilly right now. We have one final thing that I agreed to, and I really regret it. So we're going to actually start our charity fundraiser now, at the close of opening ceremonies. And here's the deal. And I don't know if Uncle Kagi is out there. I don't see him yet.
Where is he?
He's probably still eating. So here's kind of what happened. We had a staffer that came up with this crazy idea of, what if we could start raising money early? What could we do to our con share? And, well, they got me really drunk. And they found, doesn't take much, but they found the pink pajama bunny suit from A Christmas Story.
Oh my God.
Here's the deal. If you guys can raise $500 before we end closing ceremonies, and we'll have, I believe, Nepal, are you up there somewhere? Okay. He's going to help coordinate the cash. If people come up and do $500, I'll be wearing the bunny suit for the next hour or so. If you raise $1,000, I'll be wearing it all day. If you raise $2,000, I'll be wearing it all day today and tomorrow. If you raise $3,000, heaven forbid, I'll be wearing it all through the con, as long as registration is open, up until closing ceremonies. If for some reason you guys manage through the course of the weekend to raise $12,000, Uncle Kagi has agreed to wear the bunny suit. And if through some miracle we manage to raise $15,000, Fox and More on the front row has agreed to perform a concert in it. So, Paul, if you want to come on up, if people want to start donating, you can do that. He will alert us if, yeah, the staff is already starting. If you guys want to start donating, if you hit $500 within the next few minutes, I gotta wear this pink bunny suit. And it ain't pretty, it's really bright pink. And it has little bunny feet, bunny faces.